Holy, we go back. I go bring back someone. Hey, we got the Steph Curry shoes, you know.
Which recently traded player has the most average points per game in their career?
Is it Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis, or Drew Holiday?
At the center position, filling out the middle.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Taylor is out there with Taylor. Then there's Boss, and it's prime time. And it's the captain in at the 3. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Man showing some terrific range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's it. Defense is right there. And so is Taylor, who brings the ball up for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. For 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Conley with it. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Taylor. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And that one is good.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That's tipped. Pass to the captain. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, 4 from 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Conley scanning the floor. Towns for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's primetime. He's got 8. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
How about he has yet to miss 4?
That's an ankle break. Somebody go get him. Ankle. Oh my God! Look at him. Look at me right here. Robbie, another ankle break. Yes, for Robbie, another 3. I like what shoots. I really career 11 now.
To start.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. That's tipped.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Oh, good on the triple.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Minnesota with the ball.
Beautiful
Raptors
rebound.
knocking down the tray. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's the captain. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Can they get it? Here's Towns. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's primetime. He's got 14. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Minnesota calls timeout. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he...
Why echo on my... Okay.
Just to give you great production.
Fires the 3.
my
And
God,
again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
Here's Taylor.
Rebound.
And Taylor slams it home.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Reed the pass to Edwards.
Oh, Saba did great defense.
It's tipped, and they get it back. Clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Reed. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Another defense, let's go. Defense we have. 15 seconds.
106 left here in the first quarter.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Good season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look.
Hello, guys.
Look at the scoreboard.
Taylor passes to Primetime, and the shot is good. Primetime's got 21.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected in a on a string.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
How many defense we have right now? Again, here we go.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Toronto. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Milton the pass to Reed. Back to Milton. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good with the wing jumper.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Poke loose.
Oh my gosh,
He's all
Solomon.
alone.
Solomon. He's scoring
The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 7 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter.
What? What? This is a half court? Yes, sir. That's a half court shot. Shot clock. Half court Robbie over here. That's a half court shot.
Basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
They've got Boss. Taylor's out there with the captain. Then it's Shorty, and it's prime time and at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now here's Conley. Not a lot of room. And there's the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's blocked. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Passes it to Gobert. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's McDaniels. Rejected by Taylor. Over to the left wing. Here's the captain. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
We're up by 50.
On defense, the Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And finished off by Gobert.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Toronto.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Rejected by Taylor. Fast break Toronto. Here's the captain. And he slows it down right on top of Carl. Towns.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Toronto's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Well, Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency and success in the NBA. Generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Milton in the corner. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most. Of the guards in our league. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
59 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Alexander Walker. It's blocked. Fast break Toronto. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him. Pass to Towns. And the pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Taylor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fires from way outside. Here's the captain. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Toronto holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Toronto came out looking very confident. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defensively and were clicking on offense, going 10-0 to start. They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is key. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. They get it back. Passes it to Boss. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Left side, Edwards. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Raptors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Taylor's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Taylor against Conley. Rejected by Taylor. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. Yes, that goes in. Taylor's got 11 points.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And finished off by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Boss, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. The Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Both shots good from the stripe. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
And it's in there. 15 points for Shorty.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gobert And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Good defense. They're playing good defense.
Here's Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses from short range. Here's Boss. No good that time. Good D by Anderson. Here's Milton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Right wing launches it. Good on the triple. Boss has got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
1:21 left here in the third quarter. Here's Reed. The kick out to Anderson. A second chance effort. Back to Reed. Milton on top. Rejected by Taylor. And even 3-on-3 break. The captain with the bucket. The captain's got 22 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
To the left side wing. Here's the captain. And again, Toronto with the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. From 11 feet away. And the shot is long. Toronto's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Raptors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he makes both free throws. Milton looking around. Rejected by Taylor, and they're able to recover, and he's able to get it back. And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raptors shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Scotty Barnes is out there with Taylor. Then it's Shorty. Then there's Dick. And it's Anunoby in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown against Anunoby. Brown, no good. Here's Dick. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Outside, Taylor. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Minnesota with the ball. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Alexander Walker passes to Garza. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Dick. Finished off the break. Dick's got his first points of the game.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Dick passes to Taylor. Now Dick gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Brown dishes to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Taylor with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Dick can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Barnes. Brown's shot is good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Taylor with the stuff.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Anunoby. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dick. And the 3 ball is good. Dick's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
1:41 left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto, the captain's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Boss comes in for Dick. And Primetime subbed in for OG Anunoby. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it.
Hey, let's see the flashy pass again. Shall we? Let's see the flashy pass behind the back. And then a layup.
Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Primetime.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Inside. Shot by Taylor, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Primetime, defended by Milton. Shot by Taylor, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Alexander Walker. Tries from 10. Gobert, the pass to Alexander Walker. Taylor with the rebound. Here's Primetime. He lobs it up, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our...
Bobby scored 30 points, 6 rebounds, 14 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Salmon scored 27 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. Miss Taylor scored 23 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 7 blocks. Abdullah scored 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 blocks. That's why he's 6'11" in swing guard. That's why. Mr. Taylor, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 6 blocks. They got stumped. They got stumped. They got destroyed. They don't even score that whole game. Too bad, man. But the record is literally half court line. I am lying, half court. Monster averaging 30 points, hey. Damn, still got a decent number. And Salma got decent numbers as well. Abdul got decent numbers. Mr. Taylor got decent average numbers now. So this is a season we go put. And by the way, hey guys, I go leave a like, subscribe to Robbie, subscribe to SS&T Robbie, leave a like, subscribe, leave down the comments down below. I'm out, peace.